There's actually somewhat of a, I would say, very much a majority in most of the Buddhist part of Myanmar absolutely don't believe the story about the Rohingya people. Whether they're fed it, and we've seen this through Facebook is the large, it gets a lot of the information.
They've actually used the term fake news, which
fake news. Yeah. So they have this perspective on what's happening in Rakhine and what's happening to the Rohingya people. And so we do interviews around the cities, is they would absolutely say that they don't like these people and they don't believe what they're talking about. They don't believe in the allegations of killing, burning down their villages. I would say almost nobody we met believed that, just on the streets. And then so the monks is also, there's several of them that have also been very strong advocates supporting the Buddhist perspective on this and accusing the Rohingyas of lying about it.
Right.
So I don't know if you got this.
Well, there's one clip where Bob goes to see a government official who, after a while, throws you out of his office, and then you go to see this monk. If we can play that one, if we have it from Myanmar.
Hate can be found where you least expect it. Hello. Nice to meet you. There were about 1 million Rohingyas who have fled out of this country into Bangladesh. 600,000 of them just since August 25th. Why are so many people running if there's not a threat of death to them?
The media from the West created the story that these people were killed by the Myanmar army because these Muslim people, these Rohingya people, they have planned to occupy the Rakhine state as their Islamic state.
Are you saying that the Rohingya people are making this up? That the media is making this up?
I will say that the news produced by the Western media is completely wrong.
Many of the children that we spoke to said they witnessed the killing and that was done by those in military uniforms.
I think that those kids are ordered to lie.
Even their own parents have been killed. Do you think they're lying about that?
They are lying. I do not believe that the military killed their parents.
I got to thank Christine Romo, by the way, back there, who's been committed to this, for covering this for so many years with me, and she's the master of it. Anyway, I just want to say that.
And is it, as I said, I'm struck by the fact that you have the platform. This is not a story that we at the Asia Society are super interested in it, obviously, but it's not something you see that often on network news. Do you have a lot of pushback? Is it hard? Do you...
pushback about...
Well, I mean, do you have the leeway to say, hey, this is something that we really think is important and we're going to go there and it should, I mean, how hard is it?
From within ABC?
Yeah.
No, I think once you show that a story is extremely important and the story is well told and you seem to have an impact on it, I think it's much more easy to get approval to go to a place like this. And I also think that we've been going there for a long time, and so we're in there early on the story. So I think ABC has a pretty good feeling that we've been there since the beginning. I'm not saying own the story, but we've been there for a significant amount of time and done updates on it. In terms of something like the monk, obviously when he claims this is all made up, even the children lie about it, our #1 priority was to try to get to one of these villages within Myanmar where this happened. All we've been able to see is those that have fled into Bangladesh.
And talk about it.
So they can tell the stories. Can we just go and see, if you're saying this never happened, and the government is saying it never happened, why don't we just go ahead and go there and see? And they would basically all say, no, we've been there, it's not true. And we said, well, then we can go. It's an easy story. And we've never been able to go any of these places to do it. So I think it's, you just look at that and you pretty much know the truth of it. So that's been frustrating. ABC, Nightline has been remarkably good about it. This is one of those international stories I think they really are very, very interested in. So now we'd like to go back into Myanmar and try to talk to some of the ethnic groups, have also been struggling as well in Myanmar for many years, the Kachin people, for example. So I think there's so many stories to tell in that whole region. I think we have a lot more to do.